when it rented out a hearse. The devil and his keys, and I'm sitting in reverse, about to back up on my life and make it worse. Dealing with disease, and I know I can't be cured. I'm certain, I'm uncertain, and I'm certainly insured. No sir, I assure you it's a circus over her. This ain't church. Climbing to the canopy, I'm winding up the family tree. It's nuts, but I think the family's cursed. War widow lost a father and a husband.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get free toilet paper. Where we're going today is where Benzino and Ja Rule are. Strap in. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox, and we are back. We're back with the reaction series. So today, man, yes, I am well aware. What a beautiful way to start 2024. Then with brand new Eminem Lyrical Lemonade's album, we got a special cameo feature. This right here right now is none other than Doomsday 2. But before we get any further, listen, I want to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. Brand new song just dropped yesterday. I was going to leave that as the only release on the channel, but I had to do Eminem. You know I got to do Eminem. So now I'm hurting literally my own release to sit here and do an Eminem reaction. So if you guys want to support me and support the channel directly, you like that song, it is a wild video, a wild storytelling track. It is all 100% true as well. If you want to check it out, I'll put the links to that song below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Eminem, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. One.
Yeah.
No.
A little under the weather. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, here we go. First I'm a shredder.
What?
Like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather. So
Words come together like birds of a feather. Da, 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 da. I've said this before about M's flows, man. I love how he takes like drummers' percussive rhythm, and he just takes like certain rhyme scheme highlights that he punctuates, right? In this case, like the verse, birds, but da 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 da, da da da. Man, that is such a smooth dropping. But what gets me is the beat. You got the role model sample, right? You had Doomsday Part 1 that we had Corday and Juice that we broke down on this channel, which was a remix to Eminem's track. And now Eminem is literally taking that and he's remixing his own track yet again. Oh man, I love this. The nostalgia of this is money.
Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Let's go.
First I'm a shredder. Verse like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather.
And that's really cool. You've just got like this vocal chanting in the back of the mix as well. I love when you take vocal samples and you just like cake that into the production, man.
First I'm a shredder. Verse like I had a personal vendetta. Words come together like birds of a feather. Till I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together.
Till I need a walker. Right? Coming together, birds of a feather stick together, so he plays off of that. But he's going to be doing this until he's old in a walker versus Herschel Walker, one of the best running backs of all time in the NFL, so he's shouting them out. Also, shout out to Eminem's Detroit Lions, man. Huge game coming up on Sunday, but I'm digressing. And then there's a triple involved in that. When you talk about The Walking Dead, Herschel from The Walking Dead, who got like samurai chopped in the neck and became a walker. No, that's
birds
silly.
of a feather, so I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm
twerps put together. Herschel, I'm better. Very smooth 5-syllable scheme he's punching in with already, man.
So I need a walker like Herschel. I'm better than all of you fucking little twerps put together. But I'm not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I got a riddle.
I'm not trying to be controversial, says the man so ironically when literally within the next line he spins some more controversy for us. But he said this before, we all know. He took the best verse on Forever. Listen, I did a breakdown on this channel. You don't believe it? Go check that out, right? So he talks about, listen, that's understood. So by saying that, let's talk about the second best verse because we all know who took the first one. Now Wayne, now Drake, Kanye, they might be a little bit upset about that one. Eminem, let's stir the pot.
Matters like who had the second best.
And then Matters, right? Marshall Mathers versus Matters. You know, I'm trying to talk about music that matters versus me being Marshall Mathers. Smooth double right there.
Not trying to be controversial. I'd rather talk about shit with the purpose that matters. Like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I
just love that sort of ping pong flow. Verse that matters, like who had the second best verse on Vendetta. Da 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 da. Very sort of like stress to one, stress in this, stress in that. Man, I love that pocket.
With the purpose that matters, like who had the second best verse on Forever. Damn. Now I got a riddle. One condition, you mustn't laugh. Okay. What is the opposite of Benzino? What? A giraffe. Go with his neck, how the fuck is that? How can I go with something he doesn't have?
No!
He can't even touch his hands when they're above his.
No, not the short jokes on Benzino. That is an insult to Oompa Loompas everywhere. Why would he do Eminem? The body is is deceased. It's been in the grave for forever. Why did he just took the shovel and he just dug it back up just to look at it so he could throw it back into the grave one more time? He is a necromancer.
How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so
How can I go at something he doesn't have, right? Opposite of a giraffe, he has no neck. You know, like Wu-Tang Clan, protect your neck. When we say rappers go for the neck, well, Eminem's like, how can I go for this man's neck? He doesn't have it. He's got no backbone, so that's a metaphor playing off of that. Versus he literally has no neck because he's just a very, very short man with arms that just kind of wave around like little sticks. It's very cute.
go with his neck, how the fuck is that?
He's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex running around. Oh, no.
How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so shorty.
Oh, I just thought about the giraffe line goes even further, too, because on Not Afraid, Eminem was interviewed on Not Afraid, and it was like, what are you afraid of, Em? And M goes, giraffes, in his very sort of, you know, devil may care, like dry humor way. And he goes, in their necks, they just freak me out. So we're tying in the giraffes. I bet you in his creative mind, like that thought process, like started there maybe, and then he flipped it into Benzino. Oh, man.
Go with his neck, how the fuck is that? How can I go with something he doesn't have? Arms so short he can't even touch his hands when they're above his head doing jumping jacks. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you, Ben. When I talk about all the debt you in, I hear that you've been creeping on the low in them cheap hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog, when you said 210, never guessed you meant at the Red Wolf Inn, in a room with one single bed, 2 men. Shady, man, you can.
1 bed, 2 men, but I love the Red Roof Inn. Bed you win. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just the way that he fits in that rhyme scheme, man. He's so good with his rhyme writing. But right here, first off, we're clowning Benzino. Because Benzino is in like crazy debt, isn't he? He owes like $5 million to the IRS for not paying his taxes, the dumbass. So that's step 1, right? Step 2 is you can't afford anything, so you're doing these cheap budget motels like the Red Roof Inn. Even though Red Roof is okay. Red Roof is okay. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we got the Red Roof Inn because he's so poor, right? He doesn't even have his own crib to stay in. So he's trolling him for that. On top of that, this goes even deeper because there was video that leaked of police literally kicking out Benzino and Cavario, his homie from the Red Roof Inn. Now, this goes even deeper because, like, literally in that video, Benzino's like, as they're getting kicked out, yeah, like, homie's in the shower right now, right? So they shared a room together. That's confirmed. 2, man gets down to the parking lot, still going off on the police officers, and he's like, if we were a white couple, you wouldn't treat us this way. Hang on. Hey, wait, what? So naturally the internet goes, hang on, why is that your first logical connection? Where is couple in your mind? Are you two together? Why would you compare yourselves to a white couple? And then Benzino came out on like Vlad TV. He was like, no, this got like twisted out of proportion. I didn't mean it like that. Eminem though, man, nothing gets past him. He's always just like paying attention to what's going on around him. He takes the situation and now he's going to flip it right back on Benzino. 2 men sharing the same bed. We know what's being implied here. That's how babies aren't made.
To upset you, Ben. When I talk about all the debt you in, I hear that you've been creeping on the low in them cheap hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog, when you said 210, never guessed you meant.
And that's even deeper too when you said 210. Like, you know, like you give a bully a time. Like, we're going to have a fight. We're going to meet outside the playground and take your lunch money at 210. So, like, he's going to have this big showdown with Eminem. But also 210 because Benzino was supposed to check out at like 10 or 11 from the Red Roof Inn. And the whole reason the cops came was because he wasn't checked out yet. And it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So at 210. Oh, man, that is deep.
Hotels that they catch you in. Jesus Christ, dog. When you said 210, never guessed you meant at the Red Wolf Inn, in a room with one single bed, 2 men. Shady, man, you can. Yes, you can. Well, I guess then I regret to inform you hate to spoil a day. But this doesn't bring me no joy to say. Guess that Leray feeds in the toilet, eh? God, yeah. Damage due to flows. Collateral, I suppose. Got pointed like my...
Damage due to flows, collateral, I suppose, as he flushes the toilet. That feature is in the toilet because Leray is actually Benzino's daughter. And she said, like, in an interview that she would actually consider doing a collab with Eminem, but she'd have to talk to her dad first about it. So Eminem's like, well, after this verse, no way that collab is happening. I played spoiler. Like, you spoiled it, dropped it in the toilet versus being a spoiler. No. And then his rap flows from this verse versus the flows of clogging the toilet. I mean, Ja Rule's down there in Shaq's toilet. We might as well put Benzino there too now.
Damage due to flows. Collateral, I suppose. Got pointed like mine in Sandra Bullock's nose. Yeah, them bullet holes. Have your
got pointed like fell into the crosshairs versus having a pointed nose like Sandra Bullock and Marshall.
Collateral, I suppose. Got pointed like mine in Sandra Bullock's nose. Yeah, them bullet holes. Have you full of those? You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral. I'm a problem.
yo, catch a stray, like Leray just caught a stray within this situation, all because she is Benzino's daughter. But for Eminem, it's like, hey, you went after Haley first. So if you want to bring daughters into the equation, here we go. Strays are happening versus animal control, trying to catch a stray animal versus stray bullets.
Have you full of those? You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral. I'ma probably have to plan a funeral. Logical exams. Once again, it is often to the damn pattern.
Plan a funeral versus plan a neurological. But the way that he said neurological, he took the what? How neurological, funerological. That was so dope. Just the wordplay on that. Turning that into a funeral scheme, but that goes even deeper too. Benzino's nephew literally tried to shoot him up when he was at his mother's funeral. And I guarantee you that's something else that Eminem knows, and he's flipping that into the situation. Like, let's just bring the best part of like sort of like diss tracks or tracks like this firing shots is when you have these little references, you know that other person is going to get, and maybe not everyone in the public gets. Thank God I got channels like this though, but not everyone is going to catch, right? But he knows that the one person he really wants listening to this, oh, that's going to get right under their skin. It's like, hang on, you know this about me? What else do you know about me?
Have you full of those? You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral. I'ma probably...
Oh my God, and then catching a stray because the bullet's being fired. He's definitely, that's it. That's laying into the nephew scheme because like Benzino, his car was like following the line for the funeral, right? The cavalcade. And then all of a sudden, didn't his nephew like pull up next to him, try to do a drive-by and then fire at the car, bullet holes. That's why Eminem is doing this with the ad-libs. Oh, this man just goes so deep with it.
Have you full of those? You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral. I'ma probably have to plan a funeral.
To have a double, especially using the ad-libs and the wordplay where he's talking about firing shots on this track and then strays and collateral damage from the Leray situation versus Benzino's actual situation of almost catching shots and stray bullets in a real-life situation. That is ridiculous.
You'll catch a stray like animal control. Plan a funeral. I'ma probably have to plan a funeral. Logical exams. Once again, it is often to the damn padded room I go. Right toward the asylum of the psych ward because I strangled you with a mic cord because my fucking mind's more that I'm on my Pegasus, my high horse, and I'm fly. Bitch, I soar like
my Pegasus, because a Pegasus is a horse with wings. Yeah, my twin daughters watch My Little Pony, so I'm all into the Pegasus now. And that
mine's more that I'm on my.
So being on your high horse, the proverbial saying, versus literally a Pegasus is a form of a high horse.
My high horse and I'm fly. Bitch, I soar like a sky. You probably feel like you're gonna die.
Stop it! He's soaring in the sky because he's playing off of the Pegasus scheme. Like he's riding out, but I soar, literally an eyesore, like a sty on top of your eye versus Eminem saying the first person I am soaring in the sky like a Pegasus and I'm fly with this.
Horse and I'm fly. Bitch, I soar like a sty. You probably feel like you're gonna die. Cause you're in my morgue and you're tied up like a tight score. And that's why I'm back with cold.
You're tied up, literally, like you're tied up in the morgue versus like it's a tight score. It's really, really close right now. It's a tie game.
Cause you're in my morgue and you're tied up like a tight score. And that's why I'm back with Cole Bennett. And I've been it, the level J. Cole Bennett. It's aftermath that I ride.
Cole Bennett, the level at J. Cole Bennett. Just love the way, again, like his ability and emceeing skills for flipping stuff is ridiculous, man. And he's shouting out J. Cole at the end. J. Cole has been at GOAT tier status. Eminem's like, I've been at that level as well. Check me out.
With Cole Bennett, and I've been it, the level J. Cole Bennett. It's aftermath that I ride for till I die.
Wow. He's always going to be aftermath. And he's never stopping, man. I love this. Like, it's just get in, fire your shots, and before, like, the world has processed it, he's out. The beat's out. I love like the strings at the end. Bum, bum, bum. Just like the reinvigoration of Role Model. Makes me want to go back and listen to that, man. But Benzino, you've been talking shit again. You've been stirring it up for a while. Can't say you didn't have this one coming. Rest in peace of Benzino, but Eminem just continues to do Eminem things. And it's beautiful to see him team up with Cole Bennett once more. You are Knox certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously, enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really, really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's only Knox. You know, I'll catch you again.